This week on Frankie and Chuck, we do the unbelievable. People are murdered for what we're about to do.
We're revealing a magician's secret who was revealing magician's secrets.
You know, before the internet, before the television, before the newspaper, magicians had a code.
Magicians were kings.
Magicians...
They ran the land.
They would go to kings in their court, and they would say, "You got a quarter in your ear.
Cut that man's head off! He
Give
robbed from the king!
Give me all your land.
He stole a quarter from the king! Remove his hands and head!
Some soldier goes, "Put the quarter back in the king's ear!"
Don't take money from the king! That's the king's money, ain't it?
And now listen, there is a code among magicians where you don't spoil the secret.
It's like Fight Club, you don't talk about it.
It's more, because you think about magicians, it's something that's around the world, totally around the world.
Magic.
And when you spoil the secret, it ruins
The magic.
the magic for everybody.
But this guy did it, and it was huge, and we're remembering it fondly.
And yeah, in the 90s, there was a guy, and you might not remember, but in the 90s, there was a guy.
Well, how would you remember? He wore a mask. He had to protect himself, because you could die.
Yeah, there was a guy who had a TV show where he spoiled magicians' best secrets.
He broke the code.
These were well-kept secrets, and a lot of people made livings, full livings. Nice house, kids, future.
Not anymore.
And this guy went on TV, and he spoiled the whole thing for his own benefit. And to be honest with you, I think he should have been shot.
Yeah, well, he would have dodged the bullet. This guy's magic. You're about to watch this.
Can you imagine this? You shoot him, and he goes like this. He spits out the bullet.
Hold on. Is this your bullet?
Look at the shell casing.
Hold on.
Is that your bullet?
Pick a card. Is this your bullet?
the ace of 9mm. Is that your bullet? But it was an absolutely insanely popular show. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of assess how well this guy destroys the career of many magicians. Let's take a look.
Ruined my dream as a kid.
The magician is about to stare death in the face in the form of this imposing guillotine. Once used to behead dangerous killers, lawbreakers, and the wives of kings, the guillotine gained its first
Pause it. As if they're all equal.
Yeah, they're all the same under the guillotine.
He says lawbreakers and the wives of kings.
The wives of kings had to be decapitated, otherwise they'd come back to life.
Otherwise, they would talk. All right, let's see what he does.
Evolution. But that's enough of a history lesson.
That is enough.
The magician hopes to survive before he's history. He examines the execution device with its razor-sharp blade, which is designed to cleanly sever the head from an unfortunate body.
Sure.
To ensure a clean cut, the neck of the victim is held in place by this heavy wooden stock. Anyone who can do a device like
pulling
this
it out
voluntarily has to have confidence in his powers of
He gets
escape.
to live.
If this is going to be his swan song, what a way to go.
What a way to go.
The magician climbs up onto the table.
This guy's in love with the masked magician.
He's jealous.
I wish I was the
Places his
masked
head through the
magician.
hole so that his neck
But I
can
won't
be
take
trapped
the risk.
between
I wish the masked magician would place his head in my hole.
securing his legs to the table with thick leather straps.
Oh, okay. So you
The
can't.
straps
You
will
How
can't,
hold
thick
the
are they?
magician in
you can't pull
place
any
in
tricks.
case he has a last-minute change of heart. It will also prevent his body from flying off the table in the event the blade hits its target.
Sure.
Of course, all of these restraints will make his escape
Well,
near
he's
impossible.
masked. It's a
And that-
different
Hey.
magician.
Quick history lesson. Whenever the guillotine hits your neck, your body shoots off the table. So if they don't hold it down, it shoots off into space.
And some lucky kid with a baseball bat in the back row. Well, it looks like we got a lucky fan who's taking a souvenir home tonight.
I'm gonna eat tonight. I'm gonna eat the magician's
He
arms.
shakes the body. I got me a body.
Remember, a magician is a world-class professional.
Oh, I
Don't
hope he
try
doesn't
any of his
die.
dangerous illusions.
I don't have the stomach.
at home.
Sure, of course. Like I would use my guillotine at my house.
Tightly around his body. It's time for the magician to begin his escape.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
He's
The
fretting.
blade is looming just a few feet from his neck.
Hold on,
So
pause
why
it.
isn't he struggling to escape?
Pause it. He gets his head cut off and he goes, looks like the trick is real. And the masked magician maintains the mystery by cutting...
Looks like magic's real. And
looks like the trick is real.
Looks like magic's real, and he didn't have the stuff. Luckily, I'll be taking home all 3 of those girls.
Let's watch. It's now or never.
Oh, I can't watch.
Coming.
Oh!
Whoa! Whoa!
Happen.
Uh-oh, his head fell
Whoa!
off. Man, that's his
Oh,
head.
good lord. Well, give it to his mom.
Oh, that's his head. There's no blood in his head.
As the
That's
assistant
amazing.
covers lifeless body with a sheet, one of the girls places his lifeless head on the table.
Sure.
Yeah, well, what else are you gonna do with it?
Well, he's gonna pop those eyes open and take a good look at the...
Oh!
he looks to the...
Oh,
And
boy.
now here are the secrets.
Oh,
The
tear
blade is
goes.
real, and therefore makes
wait
this
a minute.
trick very
I
dangerous.
thought his head was cut off.
The
Timing
decapitation
crucial
is
and means the
real.
difference between life
The way that he does it is he makes a
Strap
deal
the
with the devil.
and the magician
Satan
never
plays a major role.
leaves. What about the head? Well, that's the magician's real
It's
head.
his
which he
real
falls
head.
into the basket.
Exactly.
But how does he keep?
He sews it back on!
Let's start with the blade. When it drops, it stops against these steel blocks.
Wah,
Sharp edge
wah.
never touches the magician.
No. Unless the
But if
girls.
that's really his head falling into the basket.
Whoops.
How does he create the illusion?
Oh.
The
How does he
magician's
do it?
neck and upper body drop down through this rubber collar that is
No, just
It
just
snaps
like
closed
Marie
again once his
Antoinette.
neck is passed
Exactly.
through.
I know.
Oh.
Watch again in
Yeah,
slow motion
right.
as his neck passes through the rubber collar and then snaps
Wow.
closed.
Ah.
And that's not really the blade inside.
joke.
Slow motion.
From
So they didn't really kill him?
we see this
Slow
small
motion.
cord that
The
is held
enemy
up
of
by
every
the
magician.
When he drops down,
Slow motion and a
down
camera
too.
pretty close.
creating
Exactly.
the illusion that the blade is visible from
Slow
behind the
motion
wall.
and ruining the secret.
It appears as though the blade has separated his head
poor
from his
guy.
body. The
And
table
it
is rigged
almost
with a
did.
secret
Why do they
trap
keep showing
door
him getting his
that
head
springs
cut
open
off?
with the
It's so
action of the
sick.
blade. This rod continues
Under the
to
machine
fall
is a
as the
new
blade
magician.
stops. The releases the trap door. When this trap is released,
After the magician's head is chopped off, the second magician pops up wearing the same makeup.
Unskilled and untrained, he continues the act.
Is this my card? Oh, dang it.
Hidden inside his jacket is a second head.
Here's what it looks like without the jacket in place.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But with the jacket
Sure.
on, it appears that his body never moves.
Oh my god, case closed.
But if his
This
head
is
is
trickery.
severed, what does the assistant take out of the basket?
His
You
head.
guessed
David
it. It's a
Copperfield's
fake head
actual
hidden by a
head.
mask identical to the
Oh.
magician's.
So you'd
Before the
have to
trick
be a masked
begins,
magician to do
the
this
fake
trick.
head and a red
Well,
scarf are
the mask
concealed in the
helps.
basket out of the audience's view. After the magician drops
Look how
down
bad
into
it
the
looks.
basket, the assistant simply reaches down around him,
It's good,
picks
huh?
up the fake head and scarf, and shows them to the audience. But how does this fake head magically come back to life? Of course,
Satanism. Selling your soul to the devil.
This is actually Lucifer. So what I've realized, because I've seen all these, is that every magic trick is just an elaborate construction job.
Yeah, dude. It's literally Teamsters.
Oh yeah, so I made a fake guillotine.
It's unions.
There's two guys that fit in there, right? One of them pops his head up. Oh,
One assistant
I'm alive,
brings the fake
baby.
head and scarf to the back of the table, while another girl is arranging an identical scarf around the rubber slats.
Oh, okay.
Actually, she's walking away with it.
pretty good trick.
Slats disguised with a red
Oh,
scarf.
sleight of
All
hand.
that's left for the double to do is open her
The
her
actual
eyes and
head
give the
is
audience
thrown
the
away.
shock of their lives. And that's the secret to
Oh.
not losing your head.
To not losing your head.
Okay, well, and here's the thing. Listen.
The guy who's doing the voiceover is a genius. The funniest guy ever.
And also, this is the first time we've reviewed The Masked Magician. I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say this. It's the only trick that has a practical explanation. That's what I'm going to say. The only one. Can't believe there's another one for another trick.
I'm pretty sure even after seeing that, it's still Satan.
It's still the devil.